The vlog. Hi guys, this is the vlog today, right now. I mean, I know I did a video earlier about my giveaway, but this is this vlog. It's just some stuff that's seems like it's just keep going on. I'm trying not to keep doing so many vlogs, but apparently this is vlog number 5. Yeah, I kind of straightened my hair and then I tied it down and I forgot all about it. Now I just want to do its own thing, so I was like, you know what, fine. But anyway, the thing that's getting me is, though I'm a Mark rep, which, you know, like I said, it's affiliated with Avon. But lately, some of us reps have been getting some Avon emails. And I noticed that, yeah, I heard, rumor has it, I heard it, that Avon was doing some changes. And they were doing some different changes. And then it was supposed to be like, because I know my mentor was like, yeah, so it is something to decide whether or not you want to be a Avon rep and DeVoe, then or just stay with it. So I noticed that there was an email saying that I think it's basically for reps to do like a $15, not 15, a $50 minimum order thing. I think they wanted to do like a $50. I don't know if it's like pertaining to every order or what, but I know it's supposed to be like a $50 minimum for their orders. And I'm thinking that maybe they're saying that if you total it all up, it's easier that way. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's like I haven't hit Avon since last year, and that didn't even go so great because I got screwed over about 3 customers, and I just was telling like the system of them doing theirs compared to Mark was a little crazy because I had to order it on for the campaign on the time that they tell you to instead of me doing it like um every day, like if I could, like on Mark. And I'm sorry, this video is like the clouds and stuff. It's crappy. Sorry. Okay. Do you like it? Okay, that's that. Kind of getting kind of cloudy. I don't know if it's supposed to rain or not. Anyway, but the lights are just horrible. I just thought I'd do this video real quick. But anyway, so yeah, and then it's like people have I noticed that some of these Avon reps are telling their customers that now because due to Avon's changes that they have to make a $50 in order to receive a discount on their items. Their order has to be at least $15. I'm like, that's ridiculous. But with Mark, you don't have to do that. And I'm thinking, oh my God, because I was so kind of leaning to possibly going back to finding a way how to do Avon again, but with all of that, I'm not so sure if that's what I want to do now because I can't guarantee that I'll get $50 in sales. Well, I could because I do that more with Mark, but still, I just feel like the pressure will be on because it is, I don't know, and then they change their fees and everything, so it's like crazy. So you guys that are current Avon reps out there, for some of you, because I know some of you Mark or do Avon as well. Explain. I mean, I don't get it. Do a video response or comment on what do you think about this. You know. And then it's like not just Avon issues going on. It's like other personal issues. I don't want to get into that one too much. I just think that the only thing is never make assumption about somebody because especially if you don't really know them that well because I mean, you can't base you can't assume something about somebody if you don't really know them that well, and it, especially if you're still in the get to know you phase. And I just think, you know, me personally, I think that's horrible for someone to do that, and I feel like that, you know, it just makes to me, it just, in my opinion, it just makes you don't want to really continue to get to know somebody. If they want to go and sit and say that you're this person and not even willing to just be understanding, especially if you're talking. And to me, I feel like this: if I'm going to listen to you talk, you have to listen to me talk. Not you guys. I'm just saying that when you're having a conversation with somebody, like when I'm having a conversation with somebody, and I know I have a conversation with a lot of people, and they sit there talk, but when I sit there and I want to express my viewpoint of it, they're not really getting the point. Now, anybody who knows me I am not a talkative person when first meeting someone. I'm just usually probably just sitting there and just looking to see who's gonna make the first move to talk. And I may make small talk. I mean, I'm not as bad as I used to be. Sorry, I'm not as bad as I used to be in high school. But I've I think I am involved since then. But I still feel like this. So I still have my ways where I don't like to how to express my innermost secrets or whatever you want to call it out around when I'm still in the get to know you phase. Now, if I feel to a point where I feel like, okay, this person seems nice, these stuff like that, and sure, maybe there may be slowly build up for it, but I'm not gonna do it all at once. If you're, I feel like this, if you're trying to get to know me and you're expecting all that to happen, that's not gonna happen. If you can't understand that it happens in my own time, because I know a lot of us on here, sorry, and getting to know somebody are not going to just open up and tell you all your deepest, darkest secrets. And tell them some, oh yeah, by the way, the Colonel Secret recipe is, no, that doesn't happen that way. And I feel like this, if you can't understand that, then, and you're going to get mad, and then you're going to come, sit up and make accusations about somebody, then I feel like this, that you really need to go on and really evaluate yourself instead of making, because, you can't assume things about someone when you don't really know. You say you don't know somebody, but you want to assume and say that this person is this and that person that. That's not how it goes. So I feel like this. If people want to make assumptions about somebody without actually giving them the time to open up when they're ready, instead of forcing, well, to me it's like forcing, because if you're saying, well, tell me this and tell me that, that's like forcing someone to open up to them, and it's going to make somebody close up more. And trying to explain it to some people is just like talking to this wall, expecting the wall to answer and say, hey, you gotta do this. And they're gonna say, yeah, okay, fine. It's not gonna happen. And it's a little frustrating. So that's kind of a little bit how last night went and how last night got ruined. And I don't care if the person is watching the video, because I just feel like this. I'm just feel like this to the point I don't really know what I want to do. And I just to the point where I'm still mad about it, because like I said, I'm trying to tell you something and you're not really getting it and you're not really listening. It really frustrates me and it pisses me off. And I'm sorry to say that, but I don't like really being angry, because once I get angry and once you get to that point where you start to get on my bad side, there's no coming back from it. I have people that's on the list as we speak, and the sad thing is they on that for immature things and stupid reasons that I didn't even do anything. And as always, I don't really do anything. I'm sitting here and I'm trying to be cool, calm, collective, and yet it's like everyone wants to seem to make me the bad person. My so-called friends, I don't even know who I can actually kind of. I maybe can count them on maybe 2 fingers, possibly 3. But if you're counting my Mark Rep family, that's different. I'm talking about, well, they're not different. They always will be family, and they always will be my friends, because I know I can talk to them and get their opinion, because they're on the outside looking in. They can say, well, based on what my experience, well, based on what you're telling me, but I still miss the friends that I supposedly have. But I feel like this. I was right when I said about venting out my other vlogs, that maybe just like wasn't meant to me to have those friends. And I guess maybe I have to keep telling, not really keep telling myself, but at least get myself to understand that that's just how it's going to be. I mean, personally, I really didn't think that it was going to be like this. We're going to be 28 years old, like I got almost 6 months to my birthday. Wow. I'll be 28. Yeah, believe it or not. See what Mark Skincare does for you? No, I'm just playing. No, it's just part of that is actually being born this way, and the other part of it is actually getting to the point of actually finding the right products to take care of my skin to make that younger looking, healthier skin. And I don't really need anything to really look young looking. people look at me and like, you're 16. I'm like, no, seriously, I'm 28. But it's like talking. It's just not working. But anyway, so yeah, it's like getting to know me is. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. It's not always a easy. It's not an easy challenge, and the reason why, because I'm not gonna open up to just anybody just because you're wanting to open up and talk and stuff like that. It's not easy. Like I said, we have to hang out a few times, and if the vibe feels like it's there, then anyway. And plus, how can you get to know someone when you feel like you getting freaking whiplash? Well, one minute they like all for it, and the next minute saying, well, I think you should just find another person to talk with. And why do you do that to yourself? And I think that's pretty. I hate to say that, but I think that's pretty why the situation the way it is. But I feel like I'm not like everybody else. I'm my own thing. I'm to my own flow kind of thing. I I'm usually a go with the flow kind of person, but until you like really start to tick me off, then it's a whole different game. You don't open up a whole different field here. But I feel like this. I've told you, like I said, if I tell you guys before, I'm not the kind of person that's just gonna open up right then and there. As you guys know, and okay, you guys are watching this video, but have I said anything even more personal to it? No, I haven't. So you guys can, if you can comment this video and let me know from your perspective of how it goes, because apparently maybe I'm dumb, I don't know, but I feel like this when just ask. I got a question. When getting to know a person, when do you think will be the appropriate time to really open up to somebody? Because I feel like this with technically not not really getting any face to face time, like that's non work. I don't think it still wasn't enough time to sit there and open up. And apparently I'm supposed to be like a box, and you're supposed to say hey, and I'm supposed to pop up and tell you all my stuff. To me, I'm not comfortable with that. I mean, I feel like this. If I can't do it in my own time when I feel like that needs to be said, then it's just not going to get said. And by you telling me you want to know all this stuff and everything like that, doesn't work for me and doesn't help me. Number one, I had too many people that were so-called friends. You try to use stuff against me. And I feel like it, though I have a bunch of dirt on them, and sure, I have video. I have my YouTube channel. If I was a really cool person, I could use it against them and tell stuff like that, or tag them in posts if I could. But no, I don't, because despite what they did, I'm going to be the bigger person and just, I forgive them. I do. I really do. I forgive them for assuming things about me, assuming if I was mad at them for something or whatever the case may be. But the situation here is followed. I feel like it's like I just feel that I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong because I feel too strongly about that. I mean, you guys let me know what you guys think. I really would love to have your input on this. But when and you're in the process of getting to know, are you a person that kind of think that just wanted to know all their stuff right up back, or are you willing to give them time to, when they feel comfortable enough to express concern or express their feelings about something, whatever they want to help, do you let that happen? Because personally, I think that to me, this is how I always been, and this is how it always works out for me. It's like when I'm getting to know somebody and I'm telling them, start in the process of getting to know you, and, knowing like my name, my age, my birthday, and like my hobbies, and knowing like, what I do in my spare time kind of thing, and who my friends are, whatever the case may be. That's fine. I'm willing to share that type of information. But when it comes to like learning like my like more impersonal things, like like how my relationship with my dad is, or how relationships with my brother and half sister is, I mean, that's a different thing. You know, I don't really I don't that's a definitely once you hit friend status. Right now, if you're associate status, which is pretty much the situation as is at hand, you don't get to know all that stuff right off the bat. You get to know it when I feel comfortable enough to tell you. But the fact is, you're not even really looking at the fact that I have said stuff and you didn't even know, which lets me know you don't listen. And the fact that you don't listen, it just puts it to me to the point of I can't do anything about it. If you're not listening to what I have said before, just I just would like to know people. I didn't like to know you guys' input on this. If you guys are watching this, just let me know. How do you feel about when you're just getting to know a person to be a friend or whatever? What is your intake on it? How long do it take for you guys to open up to somebody and to tell them things, or you just that person just tell them everything off of that? Because I don't think that's how it really goes. Because to me, don't it like taking that risk of them telling your stuff? I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say that the person will do that. I'm just saying that, you know, do anybody just up and just tell information right then and there? That's all I want to know. I mean, because I don't feel comfortable with doing that. And I mean, whether that's in or out of my comfort zone, that's a whole different game. But to me, it's like this. I'm I'm just not that kind of a person. I'm always I guess pretty much, especially like after the recent events of my so-called friends, I've been keeping to myself. Well, and one is to see if the friends that they say that the friends I'm supposed to still have, were are going to keep in contact and figure out, you know, see what's going on. And two is just why am I going to tell information about when, who cares? So, you know, just let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. I mean, maybe I want to get somebody on the outside looking in, and not just the person that's having this issue saying stuff. Because and don't really mean stuff, because if it's something really mean or something really hateful, it's really gonna get deleted. So don't waste your time. If you can't give me an honest thing without having calling someone out of their name or something like that, but just simply, I would just rather would simply say, well, from my perspective, I think that it. If you think I'm wrong about the situation, just say it. Don't call me on my name. Don't talk down to me. Just be like, well, I think you were wrong because you should do this or that. Just keep it cool. Keep it PG, people. No calling MLs and F words or S words, or especially not the B word, because then you're definitely gonna get deleted. So no profanity, and some nice honest answers. That's not gonna be like, well, take your shirt off or anything, because that's so not gonna happen. So just let me know what you guys think, and I appreciate you guys watching this long video. You know, every time I always say that my videos don't tend to be long, but they end up being long. But I appreciate you guys watching this and getting your input. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow with the winner for the giveaway. So you guys are awesome. I love you all. Bye.